Hi everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. If you are watching today or this weekend, then happy Easter. I can't believe how quick the year's going already. It's a standard quote, but I just can't believe it. I have been out today and done some charity shopping, so I thought I'd just quickly show you some of the little bits that I did pick up this morning. It was really lovely. Me and my mum went round some charity shops, and it's just something that we really enjoy. We just pick up some really good bargains, just little trinket treasures, and we just absolutely love it. I have literally just sat down in this little corner. I am organising the whole living room, so I'm just having a bit of a change around, and I've just put the heating on. I'm right next to the radiator, so it's nice and warm. But I hope you are all well and doing amazing. I think I might touch up on a separate video actually. I think I've got a few videos to come out, and they are predominantly like hauls and stuff, because I went on holiday and I've showed you some things that I picked up there. I've gone to like Dunelm and everything, so I've got a completely separate video on some bits from like B&M and whatever. So it looks like I'm doing quite a bit of shopping, which I suppose I technically am, but a lot of it is just for the house, because we've been here for a couple of months now, and you kind of like add some extra bits to it, and you may need some essential bits that you might not have picked up. So it's pretty much like that over the last few weeks. But you got to bear in mind that it might have been like a few weeks since I filmed one video, so it's kind of like it's one of them. But I'm going to be honest, I do feel a little bit maybe disconnected. I think that might be the word that I'm looking for. I think because everything's just gone really fast paced over the last few months, I feel like I haven't taken 5 minutes, and I was quite poorly last week, which didn't really help. I feel like since I haven't worked from home, I'm feeling a bit more poorly more often. It's not great. So when I visited my mum this morning, she was like, you better take this hand sanitizer with you and carry it in your handbag everywhere you go. So my mum, she's gave me some hand sanitizer, and I've just realised I've just left my work bag on top of there, so we're just going to ignore that. In fact, I'm going to move it now. That's better, because that'll just bother me. But yeah, so I do feel a bit disconnected, and I think when I feel like that, I feel like, well, are you feeling like that? And I do apologise if some of you may be disappointed on my videos, or you haven't, I'm not really consistent. I do really try my best sometimes, but when you had a really hard week, etc, and I do have to sometimes realise, and I know this might be a standard story for some people, but I feel because I work full time and my work is so consumed, or my life and week is consumed so much of that, I do come home and I am a little bit exhausted, because mentally it is quite straining what I do. So sometimes that has an impact, and then obviously your life in general. But in terms of what I do on here, as it is a hobby, I thoroughly enjoy. So when I put a video out, I never want to disappoint, but sometimes it might not be that great. I mean, I don't know what point I'm making, but all I can really say is those who continue to watch my videos and just be there to support, I am forever grateful. And maybe one day I can be thoroughly inconsistent, because I do see some other people who do the same thing like this. They're really consistent, they do videos 2, 3, 4 times a week, they're here, there and everywhere. But then I have to remind myself that my life is a little bit different. I'm not at home all the time, I can't film all the time. As much as I would love this to be, that is my life, it unfortunately isn't. So I have to be real and things like that. So I hope you understand with that. I just thought I'd get that out a little bit, because I think it's been on my mind. I think I might do a separate video on all those different bits. I think you want to see what I've picked up from the charity shop this morning. So I've got like a bag here. What I have got is a couple of white cushions. I think this is actually quite lovely. So like I said, I am kind of like rearranging the living room a little bit. We've got like a new TV stand. We went to IKEA the other day and picked up a few bits. In fact, I've got like this little vase behind, but I'm holding my phone up. If I just hold the phone and show you here, I've seen quite a few people pick this up. It's £1.50 from IKEA, and I think it's so beautiful. So I picked up that, but my my phone is actually being held by that at the moment. So yeah, I picked up that yesterday. Did we go there yesterday? I think it was the day before. But yeah, so I've got some white cushions, so I'm gonna like rearrange the sofa and just like really freshen it up, I think. Because it's raining again today. I feel like it's constantly like raining in England or the UK, wherever. It's just, we've had such a long winter. I'm so done with it. So I've got 2 of those cushions, so I'm gonna sort that out a bit later on. And I've got this rug, this little throw, and it's got like bees on it and little flowers, if you can see if it's going to focus. It's quite a dreary day today, so it's not going to be that good, but oh, it's so soft. So I'm going to put that maybe somewhere, just kind of make it cozy, but it's still like bringing in the spring. Have a look, let's have a look. So in one of the charity shops, I actually found these slippers. So they are like brand new. Now I don't know if it's going to come up, the colour. See, it's a little bit, it's nicer in person, I think. But these slippers are from Tesco. Now I've got something similar from Tesco before, exactly the same style. It's like a flip-flop, if you like, or slider style slipper, and I've ruined that. I've literally like worn them to death, which is good because I've made use of them. But I saw these in the charity shop. They're brand new, they're from Tesco, and I love this style of slipper, and I've been after some new ones for quite a while, and these were £2.99, which I didn't think was too bad. But yeah, again, it's not the right colour. What you can see, it's a bit more of a purpley colour, but they're really, really lovely. And I think when you're doing a bit of a rearrange and decorate, I think it's always nice when you've got like some new slippers. Or is it just me? One of the charity shops had this little bag, and what drew me to it was these little bunnies, because I'm just a sucker for anything like with like this kind of design. And then I saw that it was Sophie I think it's Al Potts, her design. So I've seen quite of her designs, if you like, on Instagram and everything. Check it out, because you'll know what I mean by her as the designer, if you like. But this is the back, and it was £1.49, and when I've gone online, they're £18 roughly to buy. So it's like a little tote, like wash bag, if you like. It looks like it's never, honestly, ever been used. It's like literally there's no dirt marks at all inside. Sulphate Alport, not Alport, Sulphate Alport, and I really, really loved it. Did I need another one of these? No, I did not. However, for £1.49, I thought that was so pretty. Now, this was the most expensive thing I brought, but it was from Cats Protection, and I brought it was £6 from Al Protection. Thinking of her name, Alport. Anyway, so it was £6 from Cats Protection, and yeah, it's just this beautiful, like, if I bring it up close, so that's the print, and these are like the sleeves, if you like, but it's this beautiful like maxi dress. This is the most unflattering position I could have sat in to start this video, but yeah, it's just like a really long maxi dress. Can't really take it from there. However, I thought to myself this would be really nice with like a belt, just to clunch it in there in the middle, like there's the middle there. Anyway, I thought it was £6. It was originally from Yours, which, if anyone's heard of that, it's more for like a curvier lady kind of brand, I would say, but it's really, really pretty. So, like, you know, as you can see, that's the middle bit, and I thought this would be lovely transitioning into spring and summer. So this is going to be really, really lovely. It looks like it's never really been worn, so this is going to be really pretty to accessorise. And I picked up this little basket that was £1.25, £1.25. And the reason why I picked up this is because I've got a little stand thing in the kitchen, and this would just be really perfect because the last couple of weeks when I've ordered from Tesco and I've had like my deliveries, which has actually been, I'm never used to like them purely for the fact because we lived in a flat, but now we live in a home where we've got like an actual front door on a normal level, and then now where we live, it's been so convenient actually. Like, don't get me wrong, there might be a time where if I'm out and about and like there's like a Morrison's or something, we'll just nip in, but mostly, you know, I'm able to like sit there and organise our meals for the week, the snacks for the week, like lunch boxes and stuff, and it's been brilliant. So anyway, going completely off topic, but sometimes I order like 3 bananas, you know, blah blah blah, and I thought this would be perfect just to put on in the little stand thing in there and just put my bananas in there or whatever. It was just an idea because at the moment I haven't really got anything, and for £1.25 I thought that's not too bad. Picked up some fruit tellers. These are rainbow. I think it's just one of each, and I love anything like apple flavoured or apple scented, to be honest. Thought I'd just quickly show you that. I mean, to be honest, my mum picked up quite a lot. It's a shame I didn't really record any of that to hers, but I think it's always personal because she's picked it up. But she picked lots of like Easter bits up, quite a lot actually. But one of the things, or the last things that I picked up from the charity shop was, well, I saw this on the shelf, it was like this, and I thought, oh, what's that? And I went closer, and it's got this beautiful, like, very summery pattern, got some pineapples that I believe they're pineapples. It was £1.50, and I thought, oh, what's that? And then I opened it, like that. And then I opened it and I thought, oh, it's like a little mini little jewellery box, and I thought that is so cute. Now I already bought like a little jewellery box when we go away and stuff, and I bought it from a car boot last year for £1. But anyway, so I was looking at this, I was like, oh, that would be brilliant if like I just need a couple of rings and a necklace, you know, just so I keep it safe. And then I noticed it was an Oliver bonus. And when I've gone online on their website, these are selling for like £18 just for this, and I was like, no way would I ever spend that. But for £1.50, I don't mind. It looks like it's just never been used. How cute is that? So it's cute, I think. So that's what I picked up from the charity shop this morning, and I don't think it was too bad. Like, we've got this little bag, which I'm sure I'll find something for, and then some new slippers. I think I did pretty well actually. Again guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.